Good evening, guys. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. So, how you doing? Hope you're good. It's Friday. It is absolutely melting. Absolutely melting. Look at the bottom left-hand screen. 754 to 537. Lando was also crowned Drivers' Champion yesterday. But we still got 2 more races to do. We got 25.5 million in the bank. We are looking good. Unfortunately, this is it. This is the last 2 races. The new game comes out on Tuesday. Let's go and get into it. I'm looking forward to it. Absolutely looking forward to it.
Welcome to the Silver State of Nevada for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Here we are in the entertainment capital of the world as Formula One prepares to take...
As Formula One... I was going to check before... Oh, here we go. I can do it by ear. Right, so... Perez, Leclerc, Lando, George. So Max is still on a fresh engine. Pierre's still on a fresh... Look, all the people are still on a fresh engine. So Max has still got a fresh engine and an ERS. And a lot of the other guys have as well. Right, that's what I was trying to see. That's what I was trying to find out. But anyway, let's go and get into this. We're all good. Like I said, we have got 2 races left. And yeah. We are all good. We should be good with our ERS as well. It's looking a bit low, but there's 2 more races left to go. And yeah, we've won everything that we needed to win. So I am honestly not bothered. No dramas, no nothing. We can just vibe, just chill. I haven't given Ollie Beerman a race out yet either. So I'm going to let him take Lando's spot. 20 laps in for George. Change and put Ollie in. Change the car parts though, obviously. But yeah, we've absolutely made it all the way through the entire season. We didn't even... We needed an ERS, but if I had had more time, we would have got over that. We really would have got over that. We really would have got over it. But yeah, let's go. Obviously, George was 1 point as well behind. Behind Max. Obviously, Max is P2. George is P3. 1 point's the difference. So yeah. Let's see how it goes. Obviously, Vegas is notoriously difficult simply because a lot of blocking happens around Vegas. But I'm not too bothered about Lando not finishing the race. Just George. I really need George to obviously get in front of Max with 1 race to go. I would like it to be a full McLaren lockout. P1 in the drivers, P2 in the drivers, and obviously the constructors. But if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be.
Is he all okay? Very, very good job, guys.
Happy days. George can stay out.
If we can have a balance check.
Happy to keep it like it is.
Yeah, copy that.
It's mad, isn't it, how the F2 engines sound, the F2 radio responses sound a lot different to obviously the F1 cars. Like just your George talking as plain as day, but as for Ollie, That's definitely an F2 style recording. But obviously he'll be in F1 next season. I am actually going to call him in now. See if we can't get that set up any better. Right, so oversteer. So usually I can't go any more on the car. I think I tried that last time and then it ends up becoming good because I think it ends up becoming really good because there's a glitch with the setup. I will try this though. I'm going to be gutted when this is done. This is 91 races. 91 races. That's how long it took us. And I think I said this a couple of weeks ago, or a couple of days ago on a different stream. I think that I remember like, the very first stream I did of this, I believed that it would only take until Singapore. I remember saying it would only take until Singapore to get the car absolutely dominant. The next season. But yeah, how wrong I was, man. How wrong I was. Alright, let's send George for a fast one. Where is Ollie? Is that him stuck behind Albon? Oh no, there's Ollie. Oh, let's send him for a fast one as well then. See how he does. He'll probably end up slamming the car up, I expect. Where is he? Am I blind? Oh yeah, he's already done this. No, he's eating them tyres, that's for sure. But P3. Maybe could have given him an actual seat. Got rid of George, maybe. But yeah, he needs a lot of work on those tyres. That's crazy. Like, George is pretty bad on his tyres. What I hope to do for the new game is get like this type of dynamic. Oh, that's what I want to do.
Give us a balance check when you can.
Happy to stay like this.
Went the wrong
Thanks,
way.
Em.
Yeah, this is what I want to do. I want to get one like established F1 driver, and then I want to get somebody like an F2 driver. But obviously, with Bayman, well, then technically, the game goes from the start of the F1 season, so Bayman would still be an F2 driver. So it would be possible to get him in as my second driver, because obviously we'll be the 11th team on the grid.
Taking the flank.
Which I might do. I might even start with 2 rookies, to be honest. I don't know yet. So Sonoda's taking a pen. So is Drugovic. Need to look at that setup. George is okay. Easy one stop for the race, but I am going to keep... No, I'm not. I'm just going to use him. Let's see if I can make George's a little bit better. Maybe try that. I don't know. But George is good. Lando's back in the car because reserve drivers can only do one. They can only do one lap. What was it? It was actually 55. Let's try that. Run pan. 20 laps. Let's go. Vegas is a very low deg circuit. Easily do a medium to soft, even or a soft medium. Probably start on the softs. There was a red flag though last season, which...
Is everything okay with the car?
Everything is fine with the car.
Okay, stand by.
I do expect Lando to be a little bit slower than George. Lando's running a Spec 3 suspension, which gives me a slower top speed, but it gives me better airflow. So I've lost a couple of clicks of downforce in that, but it's okay. Like I said, we've won everything. We've won the drivers. Lando's drivers champion.
The car is okay.
No,
Negative. Happy.
went the wrong way with George.
Yes, understood.
Then
And give us a balance check. Balance check.
went the right way with Lando.
It's all good. It's a cool car to drive. Copy.
So I can revert George's setup because George is on 96, which is now on 90. And I might even try Lando on the same setup as George again. But I mean, 80% is 80. What is he? 88%. That's still very good.
So instant is exit turn 5. So we've got a debris on the track.
Call them both in. Ooh, it's crashed out. Configure. So that was 3, that was 5.5. So George is going to go back to normal. Is that right? Yep, that's right. Tyres. Go back on the softs. Okay for George. So can't go any lower on the front wing, which what causes over the brake instability is usually this, but I can't if I go do that. Maybe, just maybe. Let's try this. I don't know. We'll soon find out. We'll soon find out. Try and get him to come out in clean air.
Are all the tyres on? Something doesn't feel right.
George is stuck.
We are checking.
We are checking. Absolutely love it when he says that. I definitely want Ricky to be my engineer. It's probably not going to come to us straight away, but I definitely want Ricky as my engineer. Right, George is in clean air. Sent George for a push in a minute. Russell is faster by 8/100ths. that is okay. Because I'd rather have better cooling available to me, because it keeps the wear on the parts down. Probably not going to get Lando's complete.
Is he all okay?
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for with George. And let's hope we can get it with Lando.
Are you sure everything is okay? Something feels odd.
So no to crash. So you're going to spin it? Yeah. Ooh, that's a busted rear wing.
Sorry, mate.
And give us a balance check when you can.
Went the wrong way with Lando.
Yeah, happy.
So I'm going to do this. Call him in. Make sure that the setup is reverted back to its original. Because otherwise there is a glitch that it won't go back to normal when I try and do it from the main screen.
Big chance for him. Be very careful.
But George is 100%, is 97%, so can't fault that. Can't fault that at all. Yeah, Yuki Tsunoda now has to take a penalty. Oh, did he already have to take a penalty? He must have, because I remember this seeing 2. Yes, I am going to send him out. I'll leave George, but George on 25 laps. Doesn't need to worry about it. So let's try one more time. Because if it goes wrong, I'm going to have to bring him back in, so I'll just do that. Alright, we'll quickly get through FP3. Just push, push. The toe that Lando had must have been sensational.
We get to the top of the temp window on these tyres.
Yep, confirm.
I need to cool his tyres down anyway, because I don't want them to slide into the back of each other. Makes me want to throw up when I see him going side by side like this. Because they're going to end up crashing. Let's slow Lando down a bit. What's Max on? Max is on softs. Right. It should be far enough away, I know. Well, he's caught up straight away, pretty much. Probably should have slowed George down.
Balance check.
I'm happy.
Managed to get to go up a percent. Percent is better than nothing, I suppose. Don't need to worry about sending George back out. No dramas, no dramas. I have to call George in a minute anyway to get a new set of boots on, so... Ooh, Lando only went... Okay. It's still going to annoy me if Lando and George don't qualify really well, even though that there's just no point in us trying anymore. That will still annoy me quite a bit, to be fair. Do want to send George for a push fast lap as well. He's probably going to end up getting stuck by Max anyway. What is, or how damaged are their car parts? 30, 40. George is in a worse state than Lando. Well, that's alright. I'd love to see that. P1 and P3. If that's like they're in qualifying, I'll be over the moon. I have to take into consideration as well that obviously Lando missed out FP1. And he crosses the line. We're taking the
So
flag.
we have checkered flag now.
But yeah, everything's good. I expect Max though to be rapid, especially knowing the fact that he's still got one engine and an ERS to take. Maybe they won't use it. Maybe. But they probably will. They'll probably use it now and they'll just take off and qualify.
Took full advantage of practice. It's time for qualifying.
It's time for qualifying. Change the components. Yeah, as long as we don't get any dramas here, we shouldn't need to spend any money. Right. Must be one of those type of circuits, just like Brazil, so I'm going to have to wait until certain cars come out. But that's what we'll do. We'll wait. They're going to be fast in a straight line, so I can send George out behind Bottas for the first run at least. Go on, I'll send Lando out behind Leclerc as well. Tow around here is going to be huge. Right, let's jump on board with George. maybe Bottas is a little bit too far in front. Maybe not. Oh, purple for George. Lando's purple for Lando. Purple for George. Absolutely cooked him on purple for Lando. Absolutely cooked.
Stay negative.
Oh, look at the difference. 1,000th was the difference. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. And I think that's the difference in the tow. I mean, like I said, I expected Lando to be slower, but I didn't expect him to be that much slower. Gasly's only gone P13. Max only P8. Maybe he's not using his engine. Right, everybody's going to start slowing down now. I want to make sure that I've reconfigured him as well. So as soon as cars go back out, because like I said, this circuit is absolutely abysmal for cars getting blocked and everything else. Last year I had George Russell go out in Q1 because he got blocked. Right. I'm not going to send him out behind Perez. Bottas has already gone out. Will send George out behind Gasly though. That Red Bull's going to be rapid. Might have sent him out a bit too close. Oh dear, dear, dear. Albon's only P10. No, I don't want to send him out yet. I will send him out behind Ocon though. I will do that. Right. Let's see what George can do. I thought there was a car behind us. Oh, he might be a bit close now. Probably a little bit too close. Yeah. Still won't get blocked. Alright, George to the line is not going to improve.
Currently P1.
Right, Lando's gone purple. This is the kind of distance I needed. But then Lando's going to get right up tight to him down this straight. Because that's just obviously the nature of the tow. Makes you, the car behind, faster. He's gone purple, purple. By 2.5 tenths. Wow. That's okay. That's okay. Maybe the car is faster then. Who knows? Or maybe Lando just had a better tow. It's hard to work it out, man. Like, without seeing the actual telemetry of other teams as well. you can't find out what engines they're using either. I mean, obviously we saw at the start that Max was using... Well, Max was using. But yeah. I'm not too bothered if they get blocked. I really ain't. We're on all tyres. Not bothered. One bit. Not in the slightest.
P2. That's a good lap. Box, and call the car. Yep.
Right. Max only P8 again. Wow. Right. Let's look at it properly now. .630. Need to make sure. I don't want... Do I want to send him out behind Albon? Because Albon was P3 last time round. But then I don't want him to get blocked either. Go on. Wheel bite. Max is going back out now as well. Oh no, Ocon was. Come on, cars. I'm not going to be able to jump on board with Lando. Sonoda. I reckon Lando's going to get blocked. And I could really do without him not getting blocked, to be fair, because yeah, obvious reasons. Purple sector 1. Only problem is I have completely screwed up George's toe. In a big way. Hello, mate. How you doing? Oh, I didn't. Not too bad.
And that's currently P1.
What are you on about? Didn't hit the wall. That's disgusting. The fact that I'm 9/10 off Lando is worrying. Okay, maybe it's not. But yeah, that is my exact point about being blocked. Like, Leclerc was allowed to go through, and I was completely blocked. Yeah, I didn't though, did I? I didn't. I absolutely didn't. And anybody with half a brain could see that I didn't hit the wall. But of course, you have to deal with the people in the room, don't you? Start qualifying. I am waiting as well, because obviously no, don't Drogovic. I do want a bit of a Verstappen though. Yeah, but you didn't finish P1, did you? Because you can't stop yourself from getting penalties. So you finish P2 or P3 or wherever it is you finish. exactly. So you bottled it worse than I did then. Right, pedal for George. This is going to be messed up because he's going to be too close. Still might go purple though. Oh, we're going to get a double Ferrari tow by it. So not only did we get a slipstream from Leclerc, it'll be Perez as well.
Car to P1.
Yeah, Lando's a bit close to Max, isn't he? Which is a bit unfortunate. Fancy taking over him on his flying lap. Yeah, that's my fault. Of course it is. I didn't finish the race. Right. Max is going back out again. Behind Leclerc though. Did Gasly get knocked out? He absolutely did, yeah. He absolutely did, yeah. You're going for the title? What's up to you, mate? I hope you get it. Oh, right, only green for Lando. He is a bit far away, to be fair. Like, usually he's right up tight. Green middle again. This is where he's going to get it and rain on George not improving. I didn't. Why isn't George improving? Purple middle for George.
Taking the flag.
Taking the flag. Taking the flag. And across the line. P1. 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 Question is, Josh, will you ever have one of these? You might not be able to see it. You'll never have one of those. It's not picking up very well on my camera. That is my trophy, mate. From when I was the first champion. That was from my first title I won with WOR. Right, happy days. Happy days.
It's race day, and final preparations are underway.
Las Vegas is a super fast street circuit, and the long straight.
I'm well chuffed with it, mate. Something I will cherish for a very long time. One stop it is then. Fuel out, might as well. Cover options. Gonna let George win. George is on pole, unless obviously Lando overtakes him. Fuel 2 laps. Driver options. What do you mean you thought it was something else? I want to go a lap later than George, because Lando can. He's much better on his tyre wear. Plus, I'll be behind him saving tyres anyway. So, right, let's rock and roll.
The city of Las Vegas is abuzz with
I do worry about you,
as
Josh.
our race draws ever closer. And here's George Russell settling in for the race.
They've got a fantastic opportunity starting on pole, but can they carry it?
The atmosphere is electric here for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go.
To be fair, I think did Lando qualify on pole at Brazil? But George was winning that one until yeah, he decided to screw it up for himself. Right. Now Lando is behind him. I don't want him to fight his teammate. Don't fight teammate. Neutral, neutral, neutral. Neutral, neutral, neutral. Because we both pulled away from Leclerc. Want a bit of a gap, so I'm going to start saving fuel with Lando. Did you see Maple Syrup Man and Nutella Boy today? What is pit stop around here? 20 seconds. Tyres overheating. It's not good. You've been on FIFA all day, so you haven't watched any other practice or anything then? Oh dear. Yeah, what's it all? Right, Leclerc is in, so I'm going to start pushing. Leclerc's in the DRS. Push George. Push Lando. Push, push. To create a gap to Leclerc. Big gap, and then I'll cool everything down. We got plenty of tyre wear anyway. Get a gap to run. There it is. Oops, there it is. Need to get them tyres cold, like. 12.9 degrees and the tyres still cooking. Tyre temp is coming down though, so that's a good thing. Be funny to see what time of lap time Lando is doing when he's on conserve mode, both tyres and fuel. They did the exact same lap time, 40.828. I mean, I could swap them around and let George save tyres as well. Where is Max? Max went hards. Maybe Max is doing hard soft. Because that's a shout. That's a... But being 7 seconds off already, it's a lot to catch back up. George seems to have the same sort of tyre wear as the soft runners. And he's out in front, so his tyre wear should be far better than everybody else's. George is holding us up a little bit. Question is what to do. Do I swap him? Perez pushing now, is he? 'Cause, yeah, Perez is on the soft lock, so he's pushing now. Obviously, this Ferrari, I've said, obviously, all throughout the races, the Ferrari has been really slow, really poor, and all of a sudden, like, they're back. But then the Ferraris are strong in a straight line. Let Lando get past now. Just keep swapping him around. So some tyres with George. Some tyres with George. Just keep swapping them. So Lando got new suspension as well, so I don't know whether that is beneficial to him as well. I don't know whether that is making a difference. But I know it's better for brake cooling, which also means tyre cooling as well. So I don't know. But those Ferraris are absolutely rapid in a straight line. I mean, look at the difference in tyre wear though between Lando and George. How is the air temperature going up? Air temperature is top right hand corner. And it was 12.5 not so long ago. But it's later at night, yet the temperature is still rising. That don't make sense. Because I've got George on full conserved tyre mode, yet the tyre temperatures are rising, which that shouldn't happen. It's got up to 15.6 degrees C now. 15.7. I'm not talking about track temp. Track temp is going to go up, obviously. But I'm talking about the actual the actual air temperature. It's now 16.3. 16.4. It's getting later at night. So that means temperature should come down, but it's going up. I mean, it's good as long as the tyres don't start overheating. Thought we would have had a bit more of a gap as well by now. Perez is going to be boxing soon. Nearly a pit stop in front of a lot of them. What is it? 20 seconds. So if we were to box now, we'd come out around about Sonoda, provided we don't get any pit errors. But I think we're good. See, Lando's tyres are overheating now. The temperature's coming back down again now. Perez must be having another push. Leclerc's just been overtaken by Magnussen. Right, so I'm going to let George go past. He's not going to go past. Oh well. You had your chance, George. You had your chance. George boxing in 2 laps time anyway, so but yeah, Vegas is such a good track to save tyres on. It's because it's all straight line speed, and I think we are either first or second in straight line speed. Lando is second, I think, because obviously we had a new suspension components. I should have let George go then. But. So where's Perez? P11. What tyres did he go to? Yeah, Perez does soft hards, so. George can have the reins. Have his reins taken off. George should get past in this next DRS zone. DRS. And George is passed. No, don't fight him. Don't fight him. Let him go. Right, that's good, because we've just entered the pit window. I'll let George crack on. Maybe if he can get a bit of a gap. We got plenty of tyres anyway, so I am going to push George. Only till he's out about a second. I'm not too bothered if Lando doesn't even get in DRS. Be boxing George this lap anyway. Right, he's not in DRS. George is boxing next lap. Lando boxing a lap after. Saying that I might even wait until I see Leclerc boxing, because we got this much tyre wear. We don't need to box for the sake of it. You know what I mean? Because look, we only come out behind everybody else. Right, so Ocon's in the box now. Let's wait and see what Leclerc does. And then we can do the opposite. But Lando's caught back up again. Magnussen and Leclerc will have a little battle now. That'll do us good. Gasly with a pit stop issue. Do you know what? That was the first pit stop issue I've ever seen Red Bull have. Good thing is Leclerc and Magnussen are having a little squabble. So yeah. take him off fuel saving, rather than he might as well stay on it. Save battery. Right, Leclerc is boxing now. So George is going to box this lap. And then Lando is going to go the lap after. So lap 20, end of lap 25 for Lando. If they were further apart, I would have double stacked them, but they're not. So I can't. Hopefully, we should come out behind Verstappen and in front of Doohan, providing there is no pit stop issues. But my pit crew are quality. And by quality, I'm being sarcastic. Yep, pit stop issue for George. Fantastic. And the pit stop issue is still ongoing. At least we came out in front of Perez, which isn't too bad. It just means that George is on cold tyres now. What a stinker of a pit stop though. Please don't have the same for Lando. Yep, same for Lando. It's even longer. It's disgusting. I want George to really go for it now. Get past Perez. Get a gap. Massive gap to Perez. So I'm going to blow all my battery. But George is obviously not going to overtake him. Because why would he?
Got a car stopped on track.
That's gutting.
For debris.
Everyone alright?
At the moment, everything is looking okay.
So that means that everybody's going to
And
box.
yep, it's the Haas that's affected there. Now with the Haas.
Everybody's going to get a free pit stop. Kevin Madison came out in front of us.
Keep on that delta.
Yeah, all good.
Just try and keep as much temp as possible.
Couldn't have happened, obviously, before we boxed, could it? Should be in this lap. Nope, it's going around one more time. Right. 20 more laps. And a push for a while.
The safety car will enter the pit lane.
Need to get past Magnussen straight away. Problem is, George is not very good on the overtake. We won't have DRS for 3 laps. 10 it, Lando. Let's get a huge gap. Come on, come on. A 2-second gap. So I want to let George pull away a little bit. Verstappen moved up into P5 though, man. He was down, he was out, Verstappen was. Obviously because Magnussen is on mediums. Verstappen's on mediums. Perez is on mediums. Because obviously they were all on hards at the start. Right, DRS is back. Gonna have to keep an eye on Magnussen now, because obviously he's on the mediums, and the medium compound is a lot better around here than the hards. So obviously it's a faster compound as well. So. But Lando has caught him right up. Push Lando's fuel. Could save tyres with George, to be fair. Lando should get past him now. Yeah, he's going past. Right, Leclerc is back past. I'll keep George behind. We don't need to save tyres, like, but... See, Verstappen's dropped onto P6 again. Crazy. maybe he's keeping the engine that he's still got spare until the end of the season, which is next race, Abu Dhabi. Maybe they'll be absolutely rapid there. Even with 15 laps to go, we are looking good. And Perez boxed twice. How did he manage that then? It is safe to say though that George is going to go above Max now in the standings. Look how much tyre wear we're saving, man. Yeah, gripper's at his peak, rubber's at his peak. Providing that we don't get a red flag, but I mean, if we do, we can go straight to softs then, because we do have a set of soft spare. Everything's good. Lando's tyres are... The temperature's gone back up again. Not track temperature either, I mean like air temperature. It's temp past 11 at night. And it's 15.5 degrees. And it's going down again now. Well, George and Lando are on round about the same tyre wear. Do the swap over then. Guan Yu Zhou's got the best tyre wear at the moment. He's on 77% along with Tsunoda. So obviously they boxed under the safety car. So are we going slower? 38.9. Perez is seriously pushing if that's the type of times he's doing. But then Verstappen and Magnussen, who are also on mediums, are doing 38s. Let's see what they do this lap. So we did 38.7, 38.7. What did Perez do? He did a 39.1. Leclerc did a 38.6. Verstappen 38.9. Verstappen's pushing motoring along then, isn't he? Alright, go on then, George. If you want to get past, get past. It's not going to get past. George just overtook him there, and right up by here there is a DRS detection zone. So Lando's just going to go straight back past him. In theory, Lando should go straight back past him, and if he does, and I push Lando and create a bit of a gap. We've got a tyre here for days now, because obviously we've saved some compared to everybody else. 69, fair number. But yeah. And pull Lando out about 2 seconds on George. If George then catches back up, well then George deserves to win. Right, George is at, yeah, the gap is 2 seconds. Push Lando using his fill, push George using his fill from the safety car, and if George catches back up, well then George catches back up, he deserves to go ahead and claim victory. But we were a second and a half quicker that lap. And now the fact that George is directly from behind Lando, as in like by half a second, and he's 2 seconds, he's actually going faster as well. So we're able to pull more of a gap. And like I said, if George catches Lando after being 2 seconds behind, he absolutely deserves to go on and win it. But then around Vegas, because the slipstream is so great, it usually happens. See, Max might get P3 by her. Yellow flag. Oh, safety car, safety car. Oh dear. This is going to be risky. Surely everybody's going to be coming in, right? What lap are we on? Oh, I'm actually not. I'm going to stay out.
Big clash there. Watch out for debris.
Jack Doohan.
Now with the Haas. And that's the moment.
Oh, see, I don't know what to do.
Safety car, safety car. Keep the delta positive.
46 and 50.
Go on, Pat.
We're going to go racing until... Yeah, we might...
Just try and keep as much temp as possible.
If they all box now. Yeah, they stayed out. They stayed out, which is good. Yeah, imagine being crowd strike today, right? This might finish under a safety car. 3 laps to go. I do not want George messing this up, so just in case we're staying, do not fight teammate. What lap is it? 49. So it's good. Yeah, we're gonna have one lap.
Car is going to be in this lap.
One lap to the end. See you later. Final lap. We ain't even going to go DRS either. It's great how they just get smaller and smaller. But we've already got a 2-second gap to them. And across the line.
Hey! Hats off to you there, mate. That was just epic. Boys and girls back in the factory, thanks a lot. It's a cool car to drive, thank you.
Come on, what's George got to say? No, George didn't have anything to say.
The McLaren driver put in a great performance today.
What happens in Vegas
That was
stays
a
in
really
Vegas.
well-executed race, I thought. Major credit to the driver, the pit wall, and the whole team for that win.
Pure elation there as the driver regroups with a team that worked so hard to see this moment. What a race for the McLaren driver, ending with a podium finish. They had to work hard for it, but they really stepped up to the challenge.
It gets even better for the team, with both drivers scoring a podium finish this weekend.
Perez. I absolutely slated Perez at Mexico. I really did. And I should take that back right now. Because of what I said to Perez. About Perez. But yeah. P1, P2. Would have dreamt something like this at the end of last season. But obviously, 22 races later. And look at us. Drivers, P1, P2, 5 points in front of Max, so we need to obviously finish in front of Max next race. But yeah, look at it. And then constructors, look at them points versus Red Bull. We should finish on over, what, 800 points, 820 odd points. Absolutely fantastic. I don't know whether I'll be back in the morning with Abu Dhabi or I'll be back on Monday. There is a new F1 24 update coming out on Monday. There's going to be more tweaks and everything. So I will crack on with doing setups. But wherever you are, you guys take care. Have a good weekend. And I'll see you when I see you. Peace.